Hello. First of all, thank you so much, AMD, for giving me this opportunity to work on this project. So, my project is about providing summaries about the patients to the doctors, healthcare providers. So, the problem I faced while starting this project is gathering the data. I couldn't find good enough sources, good enough information about the patient data around the internet. I didn't give up. I want a challenge. I searched and researched a lot, and I found a synthetic data provider. And that data provider is Cynthia, where I got the data from. It has around like 1.5 million patient records, synthetic patient records. So after I got the data, I have to pre-process the data. That data is in FHIR format. So the FHIR format looks like this. So it has URLs, it has IDs, it has a lot of things going on, and we don't want to overload our LLM query with all this information that we don't need. So hence I pre-process this data into CSV, and then from CSV I've pre-processed even more with only necessary fields which needed for the application, and saved them into Elasticsearch. So my main point to do this application is to show and to prove how powerful this AMD Radeon GPU, which scales with a huge amount of data. So 1.5 million patients records is like a huge amount of data. I find AMD is a GPU is a good fit for my project in order to do the inference and provide the accuracy and for my project. So to start with, so this is my UI for my project. So where it has the patient search bar, a doctor can able to search about the patient with their first name or last name or patient ID. And based on selected patient, we can further select what is the health summary of the patient, which means what is the recent visit summary of the patient. And we can get the personal details of the patient, where the patient is from, like where what his personal details and etc. So we can get other categories like allergies, care plans, health conditions, patient encounters, what immunizations patient took, what medications patient's been taking, what observations we had in the past, and what are the procedures and all. So this health summary provides the recent visit summary, and these other categories, these allergies and these other categories provide entire historical information about the patient. And also we provide the historical information, and if there is any patterns regarding the healthcare of health of the patient to be concerned, the patterns will be given and the care plans will be given. So everything will be in one place, and it is also helpful for the doctor to review the summary easily because everything will be in one place very easily and take very informed decisions for the concern of the patient health. And another important thing we have in this application is a chat interface. So this everything, this all like front end and back end is everything is custom made. No widgets, no libraries, nothing is used. So it's all built from scratch. So this chat application for the healthcare providers, doctors, they can able to search anything regarding the healthcare. So they can search about like different medications. They can search about if there is any jargon, medical jargon, they want to know more about, or they want to do some research on it. So this is a medical chat agent, which where we query with our the healthcare medical related information, and it replies response back. So that is the main thing in this UI. um, so let me start with, okay, so let's try to search with the patient and see how we are getting the outputs. So let me search with the patient here. So let's go to, so this is the data from the Elasticsearch. So where I got where I saved the proper fields and proper information in this format for each category. So let me go to this. This is a patient ID. Let me go to this and let me search. So it is, if I search here, like it is looking for like 1.5 million patient records and giving the response to me. So since the Elasticsearch is indexed, so we'll search with index rather than like sequential search. So yeah, so we got Kenny Reilly, and yeah, we'll select the patient. Let's see if we have connection established. So in order to generate the summary, I'm using streaming services instead of having like generating entire text message and giving it to the UI. We'll start with searching with the patient. So by searching means we're searching for entirety of the patient's metadata, which looks like this. So we can search with last name, first name, and the ID of the patient. So I chose to search with the patient ID. So I have this patient ID, Chloe Miller. So let's get the summary. So now, since it's the first time we are inferencing, it's going to take a few seconds in order to get the information. Yeah. So I've used a streaming for from the Olama instead of getting entire message at once, so that it will be lucratively looks very good, and also it will be easy for the doctor need not to wait for entire message to come. He can just uh, read the message on the go, and the message will finish up in some period of time. So for the streaming, I've used WebSockets, so which made my life easy to show this kind of presentation. And yeah, let's look into this health summary. The health summary is the recent visit of the patient. So where we get the patient recent visit information, and like, so why did Chloe Miller came, like what kind of vaccines they took recently, and if there is any care plans that we can suggest from the recent information, the suggested care plans also will be provided. And let's go to some other categories. So let's go to conditions. See, it's very quick. Once the model loaded into the GPU, it's going to be really quick. So yeah, this is one of the category for the patient. So this is condition. So this medical condition, in this medical condition, we will extract entire history of the conditions of the patient. So once we get the entire history, entire records regarding conditions, we provide that we use a prompting template. So we provide this information to the prompt template, we augment this data, and then we provide that entire information uh, to the LLM. So we're going to use Olama as a LLM server. So we use Olama API in order to send data and get data back as a streaming. So look at this. So yeah, patient has like different conditions, like if there is it is easily showing to the user that it's a long standing condition, because it's calculating with the current date, and it is showing that it's from 2001. So, and also it's ongoing, it's showing it's ongoing. So, and there is something like a short term condition, like which happened like a few years back for the patient. And like all this information, if you look at the if you look, yeah, this is Chloe Miller's data, how it looks like when it is uh, in Elasticsearch in the JSON format. So since we are looking at observation, we are looking at conditions. So immunizations, conditions. So if you're looking at conditions, the data will look this way. But when we have right prompt and proper data, and not even the extra data, so if we just provide the conditions and provide the correct prompt, so this is how the prompt looks like for the conditions. So yeah, so the prompt is provide the summary for the patient medical conditions, then identify patterns, make predictions, and suggest care plans with the provided JSON data. So given with right amount of data with right prompt, so we are getting the exact precise dates and the descriptions and everything in the UI, in the summary. So like based on that, uh, we could able to extract proper care plans and care plans predictions, and if there is any patterns that LLM could able to find, it is projecting that. So similarly, just like conditions, we can go to encounters. um, these are the different encounters patients diagnosed with, and like outpatient encounters, emergency room encounters, and everything was easily, it's very lookable and easily, uh, doctor can easily see the information presented. So let's go to, okay, so okay, I want to show the graphs. Okay, let's see how this is doing ROCM SMI. So it will refresh for every 1 second. So let me just go for condition. Let's go to immunizations if we have. Okay. Okay, the GPU usage is 95 here. Okay. So I just want to show you that, and I want to show another interesting thing that we have in the graphs. So we have this doctor app, which we're doing right now. So I'm saving all the logs, all the log metrics. The log metrics basically contains the GPU information. Let me show you how it looks like. Okay, the log metrics basically contains all the GPU metrics. So I'm using the sub process for the ROCM SMI, which I'm already using here. So I'm pre-processing this entire result and making into whichever format I want, to the proper format, and taking the fields which I needed. I needed temperature, power, memory usage, fan, VRAM, and GPU, and all that information. So I'm getting that information, and when generate summary, yeah, so when I query to the generate summary, so I'm gonna go to yeah, I'm gonna go to here, generate summary prompt. So here I'm gathering, so I'm using streaming. So in here I'm gathering all the necessary GPU information, and like how the inferencing is performing, what are the tokens per second, what is the memory usage, what is the evaluation duration, what is the prompt evaluation count. So what is the total duration it took to give the result. So all the information will be logged. So WNB, weights and biases, is a like good library uh, to see all this information. Let me go to the weights and biases library. We can get some nice graphs over here. So this is the recent 2 minutes ago information, and let me go here. Okay, see, if you see so we've been running this. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to this UI where we already see how easy it is to get the summary of each category of particular patient with all patterns, predictions, and if there is any care plans that patient needs to be given. So all that information, everything will be displayed very neat and in a lucrative way. So so let's just say if the doctor, healthcare provider have any questions on any of the categories or any jargon, or if they want to know more about that, so they can able to search over here. So if I send some generic message, I got like, do you have any specific question or concern that you like help with? So maybe let me ask about some. Okay, we have a lot of influenzas. I want to see. Okay, let's see what is influenza vaccine. Okay, see, So, influenza vaccine, also known as flu shot, is a vaccine that protects against the influenza virus. It is made from inactivated virus and is updated annually to protect against the most common strains of the flu or circulating air and all. So, yeah, so this medical chat agent only responds to the healthcare questions, and it only uh, customized for healthcare and medical kind of questions, and it has knowledge in that domain area. So I want to see some other things with you, and so I want to show. Okay, so let me show you how I had my prompts. So these are my different prompt templates for each of the categories that I got. So for health summary, it's a different template, and for patient info, it's a different template, and so on. So all of the categories has uh, different kind of prompts to be given in order to get relevant information with respect to certain category. So with these prompts and the outputs, so I've worked with healthcare professionals and doctors. They helped me to review and provided feedback for my work, and I work with them back and forth. So so I and they have given me nice ideas like this. Like if you see, to for the healthcare summary, they asked me to keep this. I never had this idea, so the recent visit summary is very essential for the doctor, so the doctor can able to see the recent visit with ease, without looking at different things, different categories at each time. So everything will be in one place and summary will be given. So that is one thing. And also with the chat application, so it's nice to have a healthcare assistant, a medical bot to answer any question that you got. So that is also another thing. So the main good thing, the main uh, the uh, like the usually the healthcare industry kind of concerns about uh, patient data, uh, about the patient data. Like if they uses cloud, it might get the patient data will be leaked. There has a lot of concerns with patient in privacy of the patient information. So by using GPUs like AMD Radeon in-house, all the patient information, you don't have to train anything, you don't have to give any extra training or extra information to the LLMs. So you can just, in order to provide this kind of summary applications, it will be easy for the hospitals to they can use in-house GPUs, and they can, because this Radeon Pro W7900 is an industry grade GPU, so it can handle large amount of data, and it is very scalable. So it will be really useful for healthcare people, the healthcare people and healthcare tech experts. I think they should look into it, and you have more options. You have a lot of things to do, and using these LLMs. So let's say if using the cloud and GPUs and serving them in the cloud might be a problem because of maybe HIPAA rules, because of privacy concerns. What if the patient data will be leaked? So if you have a GPU in-house, and if you can get most out of it, So why not starting using it? So, and you can get more informed information about the patient and patient history, patient summary, and you can able to get the patient care plans and everything in one place within a seconds. It's not even taking like not even 10 seconds. We are getting output in like 1 or 2 seconds. So I think it's a good change for healthcare domain to look into your perspective, and uh, it's not even a hard this entire thing is not even a hard. Uh, so like if we consider like traditional applications, in order to show UI like this, I need to add I need to add a drop down. I need to format this date. I need to add a text box for description. I need to add some divisions in the UI. I need to, as a developer, it's that's going to be very costly. So if we have something like this, everything will be in one place. Nothing will be missed. There won't be any errors and there won't be any bugs because we are generating the summaries, generating uh, the patient information with the provided patient information. Um, so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity.